Hello friends, how you doing? Pretty good? Great! Guess where I am right now? I'm here! The Happy Planet Index challenges the use of consumption as the accurate measure of happiness. What people really want is not just to become rich, but to be able to live long and fulfilling lives. Index takes into account rating of people's life satisfactions, their life expectancy, and the amount of natural resources that they consume. Idea is that people should be able to live their healthy, happy lives without depriving the other countries of future generations of the same opportunity. One would suppose that as a nation enjoy greater prosperity and a higher standard of living, their citizens would become increasingly happy. Yet, national surveys have shown that the level of happiness have hardly changed over the past years. Rich people are relatively happier than the poor, as one would expect, but rich countries do not appear to get happier as they get richer. The Japanese, for example, are far better off now than in 1950, but the proportion of the people who claimed to be very happy has remained unchanged. The realization that sheer economic growth, as measured by the country's gross national product, may not necessarily be the best measure of human happiness, has prompted the creation of the alternative yardsticks of well-being. The small, remote countries of Bhutan, for example, initiated the concept of the gross nation happiness that take into account both the material and the spiritual wealth of the country by advocating equivalent to the sustainable development, strong cultural values, environmental conservation, and good governance. A more recently established standard, the Happy Planet Index, is a composite rating of the life expectancy and the life satisfaction of the country's citizens along with their ecological footprint. The impact of human activity is measured in terms of the area of biologically productive land and water required to produce the goods consumed and to assimilate the waste generated, or the amount of natural resources required to sustain their given lifestyle. We must switch over to sustained development instead of pursuing immediate profit. We must always be aware of the limitation of non-renewable resources. The link between solar activity and global warming is just another scapegoat for human causing warming. Scientific consumers no longer support the view that global warming is just a natural phenomenon. Scientists are 90% sure that over half of the warming is a result of greenhouse gas emissions. At present, there are no coherent theories that fit the observation better. Melting polar caps, a rise in ocean temperature, recorded breaking heat waves, and increasing violent tropical storms there, the many more changing in our climate have recently been attributed to global warming. Although previously disputed by big business, certain politicians, and even scientists and consumers, now is that global warming is for real and that it is man-made. In addition, a burgeoning world population of over-increasing affluence that led to a hastening of the depletion of natural resources and overwhelming the problems with waste disposal and pollutions. Destructive changes and the natural habits of many plants and animals are leading to the endangerment and the extinction of more and more species. I will contact you as soon as I arrive at airport. See you soon. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.